Well, next time. Because all I can say is the band is back together. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Just Too Sweet Show. Episode number 57, that is. I am Big Daddy Cool, Mr. Tim Tabala. With me, as always, is my tag team partner today. He is Dynamite A to Z. What's up, Eric? What's going on?
In the words of the Dynamite Kid, there's always a...
I thought you were going to say, I'll put the shotgun into your face and blow your head off. That's what I thought you were going to say.
No, because that's how he talks.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to
Down
that.
below, Just Two Bird. Bird, what's going on?
Yo, it's good to be back.
That's right. And making his triumphant return, Dave's side of the ring. Mr. Dave, what's going on, sir? How you been? Are we in slow motion now?
He's frozen a minute, yeah.
I've been pretty good. I think it's my internet.
We'll work with it, Dave. We'll work
I'll try
with
to
it.
figure it out, but everything's good. Just been busy as shit with work.
Yeah, man. You've been. I was going to say a racial slur, but I better not. But you've been working like a crazy person then. I was going to say a certain people, but I'm not going to do that. That's not nice.
Stop picking on the Irish.
Exactly. So let's just jump right into this
Irish
real
are
quick
proud
because
people, damn it.
that's right. We are. Well, at least like 10% of me is. So something like that. Let's just jump right into this real quick. We've got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. We've been talking about the last couple of weeks, the A&E biographies, which have all been great. The Darkside of the Ring, which have all been fucking ridiculous. I mean, basically ridiculous. Last week, it was just me and Eric. So I really want to get the opinions of you guys right now. Did you guys watch? Let's just get this out of the way because it's so goddamn depressing. You guys watched the Grizzly Smith episode of Dark Side of the Ring?
I haven't particularly watched that one yet, but I heard it's a rough watch.
Dave, did you watch that one, Dave?
It's actually the only one I just watched.
Okay, so let's just get into that real quick then. Tell me your opinion of that freaking episode, because me and Eric both needed therapy after we watched it.
Oh.
Yeah, I understand. When I was hearing you guys talk about it last week, I was just like, man, I need to get into the Dark Side of the Ring. I have been really slacking on it. And I was like, I'm going to start with this one because I feel like it's one of the ones that's been talked about the most, like just from every single angle. And hearing you guys talk about it, I was like, all right, let me see this. And holy crap, you guys are not lying. Wow, I just couldn't believe it. It was just like another turn after another turn. It's just insane what was going on there. And yeah, I just give me one moment, guys.
Yeah, you're right. Well, it's kind of, Tim, you'll probably agree. You're watching it, right? And it's going to get bad. If Jake Roberts is on it talking about his personal life, it's not going to be good. Then
just his life was rough enough, let alone like the shit.
And he talks about it, and then all of a sudden, he starts talking a little more. Then all of a sudden, Rockin' Robin comes in, then Sam Houston's over here. Then the brother that you never knew about's in it, and then you're like, okay, this is fucking like. I was depressed. Now I'm trying to cheer up if I wanted to kill myself.
Mm-hmm.
So then. It really you're going downhill. You just go straight down. And then you think that's done. And you just go off a cliff. And I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, I took a shower after I was done, man, because it was that fucking bad. It was that bad. And I'm thinking to myself, how could you they're in the South, right? How did one of these, the friends of theirs that are like those hillbillies that kill people and bury them in their cornfield. How did Grizzly Smith not end up like that? That fucking sheriff.
He was the guy doing the burying. That's why.
Yeah, they're probably scared of him.
He was doing the burying. That's why. That's as simple. It's as simple as that. That dude was a fat lunatic who somehow made connections enough to get away with all the shit he got away with. Dude. I mean, it's Bird. I would tell you when you watch it, you're gonna want to take a shower. You're gonna want to clean your ears and wash your eyes and just oh my god, I can't believe.
Don't watch it alone. Don't watch it alone, Bert. Don't watch it alone.
And it's the fact that he got away with it. And like I said, me and Eric brought it up last week. how did this, like, there's a picture of has a family picture of them later on in life when
Yeah.
was old, and they're all taking this big happy family picture. I'm like, dude, your father's a pedophile. If my father was a pedophile, I'm not taking this big happy family picture. It's like, dude, fuck off.
Of the worst kind. Of the worst kind.
Definitely of the worst kind.
And then oh fuck, the sister? Like, what the fuck? Like, all of a sudden they're talking about it. Then all of a sudden, was it Rockin' Robin that said, I wouldn't doubt if he had something to do with it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. I mean, how can you get more vile? Like, this guy is, like, it's awful. Those poor fucking people.
He had to have been into something to be able to get away with just that when no one questioned it. They still made jokes about it, but it was like, oh, ha ha, laugh it under the bridge. And then the stuff with his other son, where he was just getting him off after DUI after DUI after DUI until the Mothers Against Drunk Driving did something about it. And they're like, hey, this guy has how many?
How many was it? Like 48 or something?
That's crazy.
It was like almost 50. It was almost 50 DUIs. Who the fuck gets away with that?
And he got away with it. And he even said, he's like, oh, most of the times when I went in, it was like a first count. I think it was only one time that it was like a second time, and I was like, what? How? How is that possible? So I think
is that possible?
How is that possible?
Definitely had some connection somewhere. He probably knew stuff about people that he was blackmailing them just so he could do whatever he wanted.
Yeah, I think you're right.
A lot of blackmail going on.
Well, see, that's what I think. I think he probably had this little pedophile thing going on, like a ring.
I think
in one
you're
of
right.
these goddamn backwoods town. And it's like, well, if I go down, you're going down with me. That's the kind of thing I think they had going on down there. They just, like you said, Eric, the sheriff looked awfully shady to me too.
Exactly.
He didn't look like he was exactly upholding the law, if you know what I mean.
No, fuck him. Fucking walrus mustached fuck. Who even gets on TV like that and thinks he's going to talk about a wrestling show and he's the sheriff and you hear him talking, he's like, oh, well, I don't know. Oh, it's no evidence. Oh, no evidence, no body, no crime. It's like, wait a minute. You ever seen Cold Case Files, asshole? You know who Bill Curtis is? Okay, 40 like, hours. Fucking A, the fucking SVU. Come on, that's dickhead. Oh, no body, no crime. That's like, okay. That's like saying, like, well, I guess they just shot that guy. Like, if you're out in public, right? Bert's walking down the street, he just got a coffee, he's hanging out. And some guy walks out and shoots a lady right in front of him. And then it goes in front of the judge and he says, well, you're the only one that saw it. So, I mean, that doesn't count. If only you saw it, Meanwhile, the lady's dead, her family's shattered, and it's like, that's how much sense that made. I'll speak slower, Steve, so you can understand me, okay? It's I know it's hard to catch up when you're only dreaming of Bunkerland, but
and also how Grizzly didn't want to do the unsolved mystery thing.
Yeah, There you go.
And I feel like he said, if I did that, everything of my past is going to be uncovered, and he didn't want any of that coming out.
Hold that.
Bert, I know you missed it, Bert.
Flag.
Yeah,
Definitely
but Bert, basically, he was so popular in this community that people, and they said it, people would hand over their daughters to him for road trips. Like, hey, I'm taking a 300-mile road trip. I need someone to keep me company. How about your 9-year-old daughter? And these people would wave their daughter goodbye in the car with this fucking 7-foot monster. What the hell is going on in this world?
Like, he's the literal boogeyman. The literal boogeyman. By the way, when we were talking about the DUIs, the boss said he's got you beat by 5 or 6. Eric said. Now listen, all mine are. I don't know. I never had a DUI. I don't think. We'll just no.
You don't think?
I don't think I have. Yeah, I've been running with the law, but no, I'm not Sam Houston level. I mean, holy fuck. Now, wait a minute, though. You got to say one thing about Sam Houston. Minus the beard or whatever he had, the scruff, he didn't look 58 years old or 54 or 5 years old. He looked decent for being a drunk DUI law-breaking asshole.
Well, the fact that he's still alive, the fact that any of them are still alive is shocking.
Rockin' Robin, she's what, 52 or something? And she looks like she's turning a hard 65.
Hey man, DDP yoga. That shit saves lives.
Hard
That
65.
shit saves lives.
Well, Scott Hall doesn't look that great.
Yeah, well, he's alive too, though.
But he's alive.
He got
He's alive.
But he's alive. That's true.
He's alive.
He's alive. You know.
All right, so let's stop talking about it. But Bert, when you watch it, like I said, you're gonna want to really wash yourself afterwards because it's an insane episode. This past week we had another rough one to watch. It was Dynamite Kid. Who watched Dynamite Kid? Who went to watch Dynamite Kid?
I watched it.
Just
I saw
Eric.
a little bit
Eric
of it.
did his homework this week.
For
So,
a
all right,
change.
we can hold off on that if you want to hold off on that. But it was another episode where you're just like, wow, here's a dude who should be the poster boy for steroid abuse and CTE problems because this dude was a lunatic.
Just to be fair, he was kind of a prick even before that. Like this is, I mean, from hearing stories of like a lot of shoot interviews and stuff, like he's not the nicest guy.
No.
Yeah, but you want to know something, and you're going to see it when you watch it. Jacques Rougeau, I didn't buy his bullshit in the Dino Bravo one.
I don't buy that either.
And on this one, I'm not buying it either because even Dynamite's friend said that he goes, he didn't deserve that. Even Dan Spivey said he didn't deserve that. And fucking somebody said, oh, Bad News Brown. If you watch Bad News Brown's shoot interview, okay, he talks about this. And he said the Rougeaus actually were the ones that got the wrong cue. And they're the ones that started fucking with Dynamite before that. And that's why Dynamite smacked him. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, he wouldn't have just done that. So it's like, and there's more. Fuck the Rougeau brothers. I like Ray Rougeau because he never did anything. Ray was cool, but fuck Jacques Rougeau. Like, fuck him. Fucking Rougeau. Fuck, why don't you go tag with Beefcake up in fucking, why don't you go to fucking Toronto and fucking have a tag team with Beefcake against, who else do I hate?
So, Eric, so what you're telling me is you didn't watch WWE Treasures with Brutus Beefcake and Greg Valentine? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, I didn't because
two less more attractive legends.
Yeah, no, because I thought there was like a 50-year Cagney and Lacey reunion going on, and I'm like, oh, they don't look terrible for both being in their 80s.
I swear to God, I thought they looked like fat lesbians. That's exactly what I thought they looked like.
I thought it was Cagney and Lacey, and I'm going like, oh, wow, we're going to start another show, and I said, oh, it's Beefcake and Valentine. Oh, one looks like my Aunt Ethel, and the other one looks like her friend Mary.
Yeah, it was. They're rough looking. They're rough to look at, but that was still a fun episode. Yeah, so that was pretty good. Did we? Oh, here we go again with this guy. Did we watch Grumpy Brett? Everybody watch Grumpy Brett this week?
I didn't see him this week.
I'm tired of Brett. I'm just to be honest. I'm tired of Brett.
How can he get tired of Brett?
It's every podcast. It's just like, I didn't appreciate Hogan. I didn't like. I think Bischoff's a prick. Like, bro, like, stop. Like,
Bischoff's a prick.
I think Bischoff's.
Oh, did anybody watch the biography? Who watched the biography though? Anybody watch that one yet?
I didn't get that one.
Dude, we should have prepared ahead of the show then. We don't know what the hell we're talking about yet. But that's fine. We can wing it.
Fine.
The biography was pretty good. His wife was on, Julie, his first wife. She told some interesting stories. They talked about the wrestling bear, which I absolutely love. I love the fact that they had a wrestling bear underneath their goddamn porch. Nothing makes me laugh more than the fact that they had a fucking bear.
Man.
The bear over there.
And Brett said that he used to put.
Let me put you in there. Let me grab your arm there.
Brett said he used to put food on his foot, so the bear would lick the fucking shit off his feet, and that's as close as you're allowed to get to the bear. And I'm like, dude, it's a bear. I don't know it's not going to take a chomp out of your goddamn foot.
It's a house trained bear.
Just so the audience is aware, okay? Bears eat people.
If they want
to. If
Bears
they want
eat whatever the fuck they want to eat. That's exactly what it is.
Who is that grizzly hippie?
Bears
That grizzly hippie guy's like, yeah, they're so majestic, and he has the photo, and then the next thing you know, you see like 10 grizzly bears come up and tear him to pieces. And
you're talking about the guy. You're talking about the guy. It was like
they found his. Yeah, he found his foot.
Got killed by a bear.
Yeah, they ate him.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, no, go hang out with bears though. Good idea.
Hang on, I'm talking to the boss because apparently we have comments that we're not seeing again.
Again,
boss, we're only seeing your comments. Boss.
We're only seeing your comments, boss. That makes me wonder how many people we had on the other night, Dave, because I think we were missing comments too.
So yeah, that was the name of the doc, the Grizzly Man.
The Grizzly Man.
Yeah, here's a guy who bears love me. I grew up with these bears. These bears are my family. Yeah, well, the bear got a little hungry, decided to eat your ass. So you know what? Don't mess with the goddamn bear. And they have
like
footage of
how they try
that.
to play it off like it's only that one bear, the one that was a real
Yeah.
asshole. It was only him. Like, get out of here. You know, those other bears were like, "Oh, he did it. Let's go get some food."
Yeah.
Look, Chris Rock had the greatest line ever when he was talking. Oh, there we go. We have
Sam.
somebody new up there.
Sam's
Sam.
back. What's up, Sam?
What's going on, Sam? Welcome back. Chris Rock had the best line talking about Siegfried and Roy, where they said, "Oh, the tiger went crazy. The tiger went crazy." He said, "The tiger didn't go crazy. The tiger went tiger. It's a tiger." Best fucking line ever to explain. He said the only time the tiger went crazy when it was fucking riding a unicycle with a ball on its nose. Now that's crazy. So that was one of the best lines ever. Oh, we got Stephanie.
They're not wrong. Oh yeah,
That's the Dave, Eric. Oh,
Stephanie.
What is this?
Well, Stephanie and Dave's rivalry had been heating up until Dave got the COVID, and now that Dave's back, well, it's the HBK Bret Hart thing. She's the biggest Bret Hart fan. Dave's a big HBK guy, and they go back and forth. But Stephanie actually has come to terms and actually is understanding something about the two, and she said, I don't know if I should tell Dave this, but she has a cute story between your guys' little rift, so it was neat. I'll let her
So how is she not coming on the show to tell the story?
Well, she should.
Steph, you have the link. We'll send you the link. You can come on and tell us your little story.
Are you
Gregory Maycomber? What's up, Maycomber? I got Maycomber family. How you guys doing up there? Fucking Yogi is right, man. But they don't blame. You don't blame the bear for eating somebody in their. It's like people say, "Oh, the sharks out in the ocean, they eat people." Of course they do. You're going into their fucking house. Of course they're gonna eat you, stupid idiots.
Yeah. How do you know that's not the shark's backyard? That's why he gets mad when you're there. It's like he probably just planted that coral, and it's like, oh, this guy's gonna shit all over it. Great.
If you break into someone's house, they have the right to shoot you. You're jumping in the ocean. It's the shark's home. That's it.
Nobody owns the ocean, do they?
See, now, Steph, I would like to get your opinion on this documentary. Oh, you're still working. That's why. But you have to come on the show one day because I'd love to hear your opinion on the documentary. I thought it was pretty good.
She watches Darkside of the Ring. She watches all that. She's a big wrestling fan like us. She has some really unique insight. So, but we could actually, what we could do is we could leave the room and let her and Dave have like a Stephanie and Dave update, and
leave the room.
Leave the room. Well, that's not really going to do much, though. Who's going to run the show then? We're just going to walk out the room and let them two go at it?
That's true. Yeah. We'll sit back. We'll be like, we'll just do this. We'll just be like, all right, you guys.
You know what? I've been teasing this for a long time. I think we ought to have a courtroom session one day. And I think we ought to have your HBK people, your Bret Hart people, and we just have out the debate. We hash it out once and for all. Ooh. Who's the greatest of all time?
That could be a new segment because we got a couple of those. We got the people who don't like Sting.
HBK.
The people that don't like the Warrior.
Steve.
Now you're getting me all riled up now, Dave. You said Warrior. Who doesn't like the Warrior? Tell me now. Oh, come on, Sam.
I'm just saying. Did you guys watch the two Warrior shows? Did you guys?
Yeah, how about the Ultimate Warrior? Let's talk about the Ultimate Warrior. Who did you guys get into that?
I saw the bio, but I haven't seen.
I watched the bio,
Darkside yet.
but not the dark. Yeah.
You saw the bio?
Right now. Let me say something. The bio. I don't know if you heard us last week too. The bio and the Darkside are fucking day and night. The bio is basically them kissing the Warrior's ass, apologizing, and Darkside's like, nah, let's drill this guy's asshole because he sucks. That's basically what it is. Because you got Vince apologizing, Shane apologizing, and then you got Jim Cornette. Eric, you do a better Jim Cornette than me. Jim Cornette.
Goddamn, Ultimate Warrior! All he did, he got 3 moves. He looked good, but he couldn't wrestle for shit. Motherfucker. Goddamn, who the fuck booked this fucking motherfucker? Sting was a better wrestler. That's why he went out and do that. I don't know how he fucking drew money. God damn it.
So he couldn't go.
You know, one day,
He couldn't draw.
one day
He
I
couldn't draw a goddamn dime anywhere.
Eric, one day we should come on and do Jim Cornette and Dusty Rhodes, and then you guys
Oh
can
my
get your
God.
impressions. We'll just do a
We
whole
need to
show.
do an impression show. We definitely
We'll just do a
have
whole
to.
show like that.
The whole show of Bert can be Stu Hart, and Dave could be Dave. Who do you do good?
Or
you do, Dave?
I have to do Jim Ross. Goddamn. My
I
God.
find that one offensive, though. No, I don't. I'm only joking. I don't find anything
Nah.
offensive.
You could do Jim Ross.
Welcome
Jerry,
to AEW
yeah.
Dynamite.
Well, I could do. Well, Jerry, Jarrett,
That's ridiculous, but I would love to do that one day. That'd be a fun
That'd be
show to
great.
do.
Yeah,
That would be a fun show.
It would be.
Dusty, Jim, and we need and Stu Hart. So 2 from the south and 2 from the north. You could be there. You go, David. God damn it!
I literally have my Dusty glasses ready to go, the ones I wore for the promo. And I literally, you guys, I just want you to know, I literally bought those glasses just to do that promo on this show a couple weeks ago.
That's
And my wife's like,
dedication right there.
she's like, why are you buying these fucking gold, super gold 80s glasses? I'm like, Dusty Rhodes. That's all I said. And she goes,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. And I was like, yeah, exactly.
The
Well,
American dream, baby.
You know what, guys? I say we move on right to the tag teams. Do you want to know why? Because we were all scattered as far as all these shows go. I think the tag teams, though, will be fun.
I think so.
Plus, I think we can break down who we think is going to be the top 20. That's the wrong one. WWE released their 50 greatest tag teams list, 50 to 21 so far. I do have the list here somewhere, so we don't have to go balls to the wall crazy.
Is the list on the-
And we'll see who do we think ranks where. I want anyone watching to give us your opinion, and we'll figure out who we think the top 20 is going to be. I think we should do our own top 10s also when that comes down to it. That's
Our
going to be
list,
fun.
Tim, our list's fun though.
Fucking love lists.
Me
love
too.
them.
List
Okay.
of the best.
All right, so let's just jump into this thing real quick.
List addicts over here.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. You know what? Before we even get that, Eric, I know I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't been watching lately, but we never brought it up because we were waiting for Dave to come back. I think we should get it out of the way real quick.
Oh god.
Let's talk about the zombies
Oh boy.
real quick because Dave, we were waiting for you to come back. We wanted Bert to hear also. Tell us about the zombies. Go ahead. I want to hear you talk about the zombies.
I don't know.
Motherfucking zombies.
I mean,
Are you kidding me?
yeah.
And
What are they
remember,
doing with the Miz?
but remember also WWE just made fun of AEW for ruining the business and stupid storylines. Literally
Ruining.
a day later, zombies. So go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry.
No, you're absolutely right. And what they complained about was the blood and guts match, which
Yeah.
is technically their version of War Games. Which we also didn't go into that. That's another thing with AEW that I think they fucked up on.
Yeah.
But zombies, really? And then these guys are acting all scared, like, "Whoa, wait, hold on." It's like we can't go next to the zombies because we're gonna get eaten and die. And then they end up eating the Miz at the end. So the Miz is dead. But then he
The Miz
shows
is
up like
dead.
3 weeks later. I
And
don't
he
know
tore
what
his
they did to the Miz, man.
ACL. Tore his
He went from
ACL, whatever,
champion.
because of the
But
zombies.
to be fair, I thought that he was gonna actually like go away for a while because of his injury, but the fact that he's doing the whole wheelchair thing and hanging out with Morrison, that's hilarious. And like how Morrison will he'll come out and then he'll forget
Oh, it's
Miz is
great.
there and be like, Miz, he'll be like, John, my hair, pull me down. Like it's hilarious.
But they ignore the fact that the guy got eaten by zombies on television, on a pay-per-view. Who does that?
Vince.
Well, it's like last
Hasn't-
year with
hasn't-
the
hasn't
Money in the
Kane
Bank.
died,
Where Rey
like-
Mysterio
Hasn't
went over
Kane
the.
died like 10 times. Like there's stuff that happens. It's just like, bro.
But
It
but
just
that's
happens.
Kane's character. He's a supernatural character. The Miz is not.
Yeah.
But Kane never got eaten by a zombie.
No.
He might have gotten buried a few times, but you can survive down there. Maybe
Yeah.
if you're supernatural. But you're getting eaten by a zombie. Come on, there's no coming back from that.
Who were? Oh no. I can't even. I don't even want to talk about it.
What bothers me is Miz went from being champion then to jobbing to a loser wannabe, I don't know, artist, and then to this.
Excuse me.
And then to this, to a zombie being eaten by zombies.
Wait a minute. Who'd he job to? Don't even tell me. Don't even say it. It wasn't Bad Bunny. It wasn't Bad Bunny.
Yes,
no.
that's exactly who he jobbed to.
You know what? I hope like Johnson and Johnson or like the people that make Snuggle buy the WWE and just keep it. I'm done.
And I put it into
apparently,
the chat.
Apparently they're up for
Okay, bro.
sale, or like they're trying to get sold or something like that.
I heard
WWE?
that.
I heard NBC was in the lead to buy them. Universal,
Really?
NBC Universal.
I don't see Shane and Stephanie selling. I really don't.
I don't think when you have that much money.
Can somebody cue up the Vince McMahon GIF?
I guess.
Ted DiBiase.
Is it-
Everybody's got a price.
Is that the best Vince McMahon gif, or is it the one where they either have the speed limit or like they're showing like pictures where he's like,
the best one. The best one is when he's in the chair and
Yeah,
he's reacting
yeah.
to Stacey.
Then he goes, yeah.
And he falls back. Yeah.
Look up the speed limit one. I'm gonna send it to the chat right now. That's one of my favorite gifs. Or sorry, GIF.
So,
or the life sucks and then you die. That's the best. That's his best one.
And while we're
He's
talking
got
about
so
new
many
stuff,
great liners.
Andrade. We'll talk about the WWE just fired a bunch of guys. But now is AEW WCW because they're signing all these guys that they're not going to have nothing to do with.
I said that in the
what?
beginning.
Guess what? Rusev, Miro, whatever the hell his name is, who just got signed, is now going to get pushed to the back again because they're going to sign Braun Strowman. They're going to sign all these people. Pushed to the back. WCW style.
Now, so at least
He'll be pushed to the back.
Here's the thing. I feel like AEW, they have a population issue, meaning that they have too many people and not enough time. I know they have 2 shows. They have AEW Dark, which is mostly like dark matches, and they have the main show. But it's like they have so many. They only have enough time to spotlight everyone and everyone that's over, everyone that's people want to see. That they can't just keep on signing people and not using them. Like I don't mind like Mark Henry and Big Show because they're
why they're going to do
strictly
that
announcers.
second show on Friday.
Are they getting a second show?
Yeah, but still, like you can have a lot of people. No, I think they're moving. Are they moving to Friday? I don't know if it's a second show. I think
they're moving. No, they're gonna have a show on Friday. They announced it during this Double or Nothing.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna be moving next year from TNT to TBS on Wednesdays.
That I heard.
But they have another show that they're doing on Fridays. I think it's called Rampage.
Okay. But yeah, so hopefully
they need another show.
Yeah, because they have too many people right now, and too many people that they're not using. And it's like I love like the inner circle and the factions they have going on, but it's just guys in there not really doing anything, like individually.
Yeah, it's going to become WCW all over again.
Like take away the whole faction thing. Who's like
a year and a half, 2 years ago? So I don't want to hear it.
Like Darby. I like the stuff he's doing with Sting. His stuff is cool. They're finally trying to use Miro the right way, having him win the TNT title and actually having the whole mean streak thing going on. But other than that, like it's hard. There's just too many guys. Like I love Christian,
and they're just signing everybody. They're just signing anybody who gets fired. They're just signing them.
But also
it's
I don't. You said Braun and Aleister Black. I don't think they're gonna go to AEW. I'd rather see like them go to like Ring of Honor, Impact, MLW, somewhere where they can. Like I think for Aleister Black, hey man, Impact is hot right now. I don't want to see
anybody go to. Yeah, because of who? Because of Kenny Omega.
Oh, here we go.
But that's true though.
That's a man putting seats in Impact right now.
Hey, and also Deonna Purrazzo, she's putting asses in seats too. Longest reigning women's champion in the business. It's true.
That's crazy.
But also, too,
but
did you see Tony Khan's, Scott Demore's, and Don Callis's promo last week on Impact? I feel
No.
like Tony
No.
Tony Khan can't cut a promo. I'm sorry.
He's
No.
trying really hard. You didn't see the one he cut on WWE or on New Japan
Yeah, but
when they were supposedly making a deal with WWE. It was like he's kind of cringy to watch.
Yeah, he's like,
he's trying to be Vince or Eric Bischoff.
Like it's like, no. He's not trying to be Vince for sure. There's
I think it's
nobody
Bischoff.
that can be Vince. Vince has a confidence. This is natural. Hey pal, I'm Vince McMahon. Like steps into a room, it's like you know who it is.
It's great
Tony
shit.
Khan, like, yeah, it's great shit right here.
What's
Ah,
Tony Khan look like?
big.
What's Tony Khan look like?
He's
I'll
like
pull
a shriveled up kind of like
shriveled
young guy.
up.
Like he's and that's the thing too. Like he tried to like match wits with like Don Callis and Scott D'Amore, and those two guys they know how to cut promos, especially Don Callis.
Yeah, they know how to talk.
They know how to talk. But with him, he just was kind of like, oh, I don't know, like kind of being awkward. And it's like
Don
I feel like
Callis is there? Wow.
Yeah, he actually owns a majority of Impact, the company.
Wow.
Him and Scott D'Amore basically run it now. That's why they've been better because they got away from Dixie and all the other stuff that was going on. And they stick more to the wrestling.
And I said I sent it out in the chat yesterday that why'd you
Who's
guys throw
that?
Kenny Omega up there for, Dave? You couldn't just throw a Tony Khan pitch. You had to throw Kenny Omega in there too.
That's Tony Khan?
Yeah, on the
That's
left.
Tony Khan.
I mean, look, come on.
He's like my age? What is that?
No. He's I think it's in the 30s, Dave, or 40s.
I will tell you right now.
30s.
Tony Khan is 38.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
38. He's 38 and looks like a
Damn.
25-year-old. Like, come on. I'm sorry.
And Kenny Omega looks 60.
yeah, because he drinks like goat's blood and eats like canary eggs. Like fucking, that's what keeps him young.
So, but that's basically my thing. It's like he's trying so hard to like. I know he's trying, and I know he's also involved with like the storylines and stuff. But I feel like he should just get more people to help with that because I feel like he's inconsistent with the storylines.
I got a better picture, guys.
Without Kenny Omega, please.
So it's without Kenny.
Okay.
No, but I put it out in the.
Mr. Four Belts right there.
Oh wow,
Look,
is that Tony Schiavone?
He looks like an intern at
greatest
Google.
day in the history of sport.
He should
He
be an
looks like-
intern at Google, Tony Khan. He shouldn't be a millionaire, a billionaire, whatever he is.
Tony Schiavone looks like a substitute teacher, right?
Yes.
I'm here today, filling in for Mr. Jones, and well, what do you usually? Oh my God, it's Ric Flair! What, Mr.
So
Schiavone?
that picture, it looks like he's going to walk into a kitchen and what's his name? Chris Hansen is going to come out and say, "Why are you here?
Oh,
Why are you? Do you know why you're here?
You know why you're here?
You know why you're here today? Oh, give me a break." But yeah, he's a young dude, man. Good for him. Olsen Jacksonville Jaguars. Forget about it. 38 years old. That's insane.
What
Tough
one thing
life.
I want to say about AEW, and it's where their 4 pay-per-view format is. They hurt by it, and it's his blood and guts. Oh my God, blood and guts thing.
Blood and guts.
Yeah, their version of the War Games that they had it on national television. So they started, I think it was like at 9 to 10. And you know how everyone comes in like 5 minutes? These guys were coming in like in 2.5 minutes. And half of it, you have to watch it in picture because you have commercials that you have to show. And I think that really hurt that whole main event. And I was like, that's why this is meant for a pay-per-view. It's not meant for national TV. As good as people are going to be tuning in to watch it, it's just not meant to be there.
Yeah.
So
They can't just give away. You can't give away good stuff for free. You have to build up to it and have people buy it because it's tough. I mean, you know.
I put out in the chat yesterday. I thought it was hysterical that Big Show and Mark Henry did the Andre the Giant Treasure special, and they're both in AEW now. I bet Triple H is like, God damn it! Now, should we re-edit it? No, let's just go. Let's just air the damn thing, even though they're there. But that was a pretty cool episode too, the Andre the Giant one. If you want to watch one, that was pretty cool. They went to his ranch and everything and picked up his dirt where his ashes could possibly still be. That's pretty insane. Good episode though. I recommend it. All right, let's jump into this tag team thing. 50 greatest tag team by WWE. They decided to redo their whole tag team list. We got 50 to 21. We're going to zip through these. I want to hear yes, no, maybe, higher, lower. We'll see what happens. And we're starting with number 50. It's the Bushwhackers. And if you're going to put the Bushwhackers anywhere in the top 50, they should be 50. So that's just my opinion. Guys, what do you think?
I agree.
I mean,
I'm all right with it.
Remember that this list, well, I watched it today, and they said they're not doing any WCW guys. So
Yeah.
which is still a little weird. Because
so this is strictly only WWE.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
This is
so
all.
no
fuck.
Stunning Blondes, no Harlem Heat. None of those guys are going to be on this list. It's strictly
It's
WWE
strictly
guys.
WWE list. Yeah, so it's a little you're gonna get a little weird.
That's gonna suck then.
Yeah. 49, we got Too Cool, Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty. 2 Hottie. Definitely an enjoyable tag team in the 90s. One of the most fun
they should
teams
be a little
I've ever
higher.
watched.
I wouldn't mind if they. I wouldn't mind if they were 50 and the Bushwhackers were 49. Makes no difference.
Come on,
Just flip flop them.
they were over.
They should have been like 47. I could have 48. Could definitely go to 49.
Yeah.
Okay. 48 is the Quebecers, Jacques and Pierre.
Oh, good place for him.
47. Now I'm actually a little surprised. 47, the Smoking Guns. I thought they'd be a little bit higher than 47, considering they were
Yeah,
yeah. I thought they'd be a little higher.
I did too. I thought they'd be in the 30s, 20s maybe.
Talk about us Bart and Billy, right?
Yeah,
That's Billy and Bart Gunn. Yeah.
Billy and Bart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought they pretty much carried. No, they weren't the only really good tag team for my certain period of time during that dark days of the early 90s,
Talk about
mid 90s,
oh,
whatever it was.
like 95, 96.
Right? Well,
Yeah.
You also had what is it, Kevin? Two Dudes with Attitudes. They were a tag team too.
The Rockers got to be number 1.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're in the top 3.
Well, we still have 20 to 21.
Yeah. 46. My one of my most hated teams. I'm not gonna lie. Is Strike Force, Tito Santana and Rick Martel. I was so happy when they lost at WrestleMania 4. I went crazy. The Rougeos should be 50. Steph, I'm not gonna argue.
no. Fuck the
Oh, not
Rougeos.
even there. She wrote. Oh, she wrote not even there. I won't argue with you. 45.
51.
The Head Shrinkers, Samu and Fatu.
What? 45?
45.
Pretty high.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, that is pretty high. They could have been behind Too Cool.
Hmm.
No
Controversy
disrespect
starting
to the
already.
Samoan family.
That's right.
No.
You can't step on their toes.
No, head shrinkers they're not the wild Samoans.
No disrespect to the High Chief, head of the table, Roman Reigns. We do not disrespect.
Exactly.
Acknowledge him.
He's
By
a
the
head
way,
of
Acknowledge. We do acknowledge.
That's my next shirt. That's the next shirt I'm getting. Acknowledge me. Just for personal reasons, I want that shirt.
He's the head of the fucking he's the head of the fucking kitty table at your Aunt Martha's Thanksgiving. He ain't the fucking head of the table.
No, this is not a no acknowledgement show of Roman Reigns. He is the head of the table.
Acknowledge me. This guy. They've tried to get this guy over more than they tried to get the Titanic over that iceberg.
Have you seen his work recently?
I'm not impressed.
He's good lately. I think he's been very good lately.
He's the best
He's
thing in
old.
WWE.
You know what it is?
Hands
I
down.
get what Eric is saying. It's about effing time.
Yeah, but like it's
Yeah.
almost like
I would put it that way. It's about time.
Where
you found
was
something
it
that you can
5
do well.
years ago? And you know what? I'm not ashamed to say this. I think Kenny Omega's better. What do you guys look at that?
Oh, what just happened? What just happened?
Everyone out there heard it.
I heard it. I
think Kenny Omega's
saying.
better than Roman Reigns.
No,
He's gonna hold all the belts, baby.
Okay.
I'm going to regret that for a long
You are
time.
because Dave's going to make a clip and just replay it over and over again.
He is going to make it. It's going to be an A to Z soundbite. Oh, by the way,
Yeah, by the way. Oh, so even Stephanie's mad. You even pissed Stephanie off. Next, 44. Kane and X-Pac. And here we start with the teams that just mixed
Oh,
match together.
underrated
I didn't
team.
like.
Underrated.
This one.
Underrated, really? You think they should be higher?
Well, I mean, they were a fun team. Like, I love their entrance. I love the whole storyline of like X-Pac making Kane like, come on, Kane, here to make you talk and be cool, man. It's like the whole clip of him using the sound thing, like "Sock it." Like that was
Yeah,
awesome.
but come on, that was douche chills. That wasn't like, yes, that's awesome. That was like, oh, I got douche chills from him saying suck it. 43, we have another mixed match team. Batista and Ric Flair when they were with Evolution. And they did win the tag titles.
If they didn't win the tag titles, they wouldn't be on this list.
Yeah. I guess anytime Ric Flair has a title, you gotta put him on a list, I guess.
Because they literally won from
I think
they had the
Evolution was
titles
impressive as a whole, but them as a tag team?
Yeah, I'm not big on that one either.
They were kind of thrown together too.
I don't like the thrown together teams. A lot of these thrown together teams, I'm going to disagree with.
There's some that are 42. Good, but I don't think they should. They definitely shouldn't be where they are.
Yeah, 42. Eminem, Johnny Nitro, and Joey Mercury with Malina.
Underrated team.
Not a bad spot for them.
No, not a
underrated
bad spot.
41.
No,
I thought they'd be a little higher myself. The Nasty Boys, Knobs and Sags. Yeah, 41. I thought it'd be a little bit higher.
They should be higher. See,
I think all these mashed together teams should all be last.
Me too.
And all the real tag teams should be ahead of all of them. But that's just me.
Me too.
Of course, I'll make an exception when it comes to the Mega Powers, which will probably be in the top 10 somewhere. That's where I'll put the.
That's the mashed together team.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get your Austin and your Triple H's and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Dude Love and fucking the fucking bucket underneath the fucking dripping ceiling. Yeah, I don't
know. 40. Here we go. Here's a match together team. Rated RKO. Edge and Randy Orton. Pretty decent team though.
So here's the thing.
They were nasty.
So, for Tim, what do you think is the right amount of time for someone to not be like a mashed together team? Because I feel like Rated RKO, they were together enough that it was like they were like a good tag team. Like it was.
Were they
like
at least a year?
Coming together to be heels. At least
were
a
they
year.
At least a year.
They were together for like 6-7 months. Rated RKO.
I guess I could deal with that.
Like, yeah, there was only to like WrestleMania.
Oh God, they should not be on this.
It was like late 06. It was like middle 06 to like
I agree.
07.
I agree.
Yeah,
they shouldn't even be on here.
Top 50?
No.
Of all time?
No.
Well, remember,
well,
it's
you think
only
about
WWE,
that.
So there's gonna be spots.
Well, now at number 39, here's a team that shouldn't be ahead of any of these teams, which is Paul London and Brian Kendrick. Why are we even bringing them into this list?
They're ahead of the Nas. They're on the list. Yeah, they should be 20 behind the fucking Bushwhackers.
They should be 55, if anything. 55 at least.
Now, can I interject?
Ridiculous.
I need to interject a minute. Now, any of these throw together tag teams, these soft fucking, skin so soft, Cub Scout skinned wrestlers nowadays, if they ever were to put, Eminem, if you put them together, and I know I'm dating myself, and I know I'm making an unfair comparison, but if you were to put them against the Bushwhackers when they were the New Zealand sheep herders back in the 80s, they'd probably never wrestle again. They'd probably be hiding in their parents' basement because they were nasty. You ever see sheep herder matches?
No, I never watched a sheep herder match.
I
don't like the Bushwhackers. Why would I watch the sheep herders?
It's nothing like the Bush. It's nothing like the Bushwhackers. Nothing like the Bushwhackers. You guys think ECW was bad? This is before ECW, before all this hardcore shit. These motherfuckers were sick.
I'll check one out. But I don't agree with Paul London and Brian Kendrick being on this list at all. Period.
Nah, they suck.
38, an NXT tag team.
Wow. Hot
DIY. Thomas Campy and Johnny Gargano, which I thought were a great tag team.
Yeah,
they were a good team. 38.
They're not terrible.
I don't think they were long enough to be 38. Well, they were a couple years though, right?
They went a while.
Yeah, 2-3 years.
They were chasing those belts for a minute.
Yeah, I like those
for
guys.
a while. Yeah.
And they gave us the Glorious bombs, so they definitely get a pass for me because those things were hysterical. 37. Now, here's a team again, higher, should be higher, but this is one of those. This is one of those Eric's favorite type of things where your personality loses over your skills. Because number 37 is the world's greatest tag team, Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas, two of the greatest wrestlers ever, but because of their personality and because you can't find something to do with them, they never get the credit that they deserve.
No,
I put them higher.
I would too. They're legit.
They were a great team.
They're legit too. Like they're tough.
Yeah.
And they were great assholes. I mean, Kurt Angle did all the talking, but they were still great assholes. They were great heels. So I would put them higher. And I'm really looking. Oh yeah, I already see teams I put them way ahead of. So I'm getting annoyed at that already. 36. Money. Ted DiBiase and Erwin R. Shyster. Money.
I would have thought they were ahead. I would have thought they were further
Money
down.
Inc.
Yeah.
Money Inc. 36.
Are they right where they belong?
I think they could have been.
Nah, they should be. They should be lower.
Lower.
Yeah, looking back,
I would put Haas, Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin over them.
I would too.
Nah.
No way. What
No.
WrestleMania have they main evented? Please bring up my memory of Charlie Haas and the World Greatest Tag Team.
How many tag titles did IRS win?
No, nobody.
One.
They won 2, didn't they? Did they win 2? IRS or 1?
I think they only won 1.
They never co-headlined a WrestleMania as the main event as they did with Beefcake and Hogan.
Exactly. They beat one of the a tag team that could be up here,
At
the
arguably
Mega Maniacs could be up here too. Apparently, if Paul London can be up here on a list, we should put the Mega Maniacs. Give Beefcake some respect.
Beefcake. I think Beefcake will show up in the top 20. Honestly,
I think he will
with the Dream
too.
Team. With the Dream Team.
I think he will too.
Because for the 80s, they were a great team.
They were a great team.
Before he was the barber, he was pretty good.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
35 other gimmicks that he tried out. He was pretty good.
100 gimmicks, Tim. 100 gimmicks.
Man of 1,001 gimmicks.
Yeah, exactly. Now here's number 35. I have a problem with.
Me too.
Chris Jericho and the Big Show. Jericho. And I have a problem with them. Team. No, but they weren't even a real team. They were thrown together. They were handed the titles. Chris Jericho just picked the Big Show.
Jericho needed.
Well, technically, that was only because Edge got hurt.
But still, they shouldn't be on there as one of the greatest teams. I don't know.
If they are, it should be a lot lower. They shouldn't be where they were at 35.
No, they did nothing. They were handed the belts. Jericho picked his partner. No real spark, I should say, between the two of them. I don't know. I didn't think so anyway. Me personally, I would drop him.
I mean, it was more Jericho because he was like super hot at the time, doing his whole.
I would move up Benjamin and Haas and Money Inc. I would move up the Nasty Boys ahead of them. I'd move up a lot of teams ahead of them, actually. But that's just me. All right. 33. We have our first real current team going on who are still actually going. The Street Profits.
No, 34.
Oh, 34. My bad. You're right. 34. One of my favorite teams of all time. I got to admit it. One of my favorite teams. The Natural Disasters. Earthquake and Typhoon, baby. I love these guys.
They almost destroyed Hulkamania.
They could have. But, too many people were buying T-shirts and energy milk and fucking weight sets and other stuff, so Hulkamania could not be destroyed.
Energy milk?
Whatever the hell Hulk Hogan was selling back in the days.
The powder, the protein powder.
We're gonna take your vitamins, brother.
Listen.
Pastamania is running wild, brother. Pastamania.
That just shows you that Hogan's a big pill head. Because, like, in that workout set, weren't there little pills, like, full of, like, the Hulkster's protein, super pack, muscle?
Were there actually pills? Probably
I think
vitamins.
they were.
Gotta be just vitamins.
Sponsored by Icon Pro.
Still pills. There's still pills.
Natural disasters, yes. That's one of my teams. I like that team. I always did. 33 is the Street Profits, one of the first current team that's still going on right now. They're a
Wow.
decent
Too
team. I'm not going to
high.
knock anything about. Are they
High.
deserve to be
but I
this
think they're too
high?
yet.
No,
Mm-mm.
not this high. Not this high. I would knock them down at least 10 spots.
And they still got a number of years ahead of them to even know what their future is going to be. You know, like
Yeah,
they're good right
this
now,
is.
but we don't know. You know,
I think this was a bone. Like, hey, we gotta throw a current team in there to keep the people happy.
I mean,
I think that's all that was.
Yeah.
they are one of two teams that is they have the triple crown. One of the two teams.
NXT, Raw, and
But I
SmackDown
still-
titles. Yeah,
I still think they're too high for that. I would not put them at 33.
Yeah.
I agree. 32, we're going old school. 32, the Briscoe brothers, Jack and Gerald Briscoe.
oh
I know
yeah.
nothing about them. I know nothing about them, to be honest with you. Eric, how far out the Briscoe brothers should be?
The most legit workers in the business.
Honestly, the Briscoe brothers are probably right where they should be. I don't see them needing to be higher or lower.
I think that they could have been lower just because this is where I don't know where they're going with this because they said, oh, we're not gonna count really much of anything that's not WWE. When they were bringing up their accomplishments, it was a lot of like NWA stuff. Like they said, they were only really brought one rivalry to WWE, and I was like, okay, so then why are they so high? A team like Too Cool.
I think they
was
probably did that
all
because
WWE.
of Gerald's work with the company too.
Yeah, but then you're not really being
He's a
really being
stooge.
biased.
He'll always be the stooge. 31,
Yeah.
Harper and Rowan. Well, I would say they should be a lot lower.
I think they should be on the list, but lower. Yeah.
A lot lower, I think. And I'm not blaming them too. I'm blaming
No.
the fact that they misused the Wyatt family from the beginning.
Yeah.
And the Bludgeon Brothers was a stupid ass nickname and a stupid gimmick. So,
Yeah.
but are they on the list? Sure, but I think they should be a lot lower. But they're no fault of their own, of course. Number 30. Here we go, Eric. Owen Hart and the British Bulldog. What do you think? 30?
Underrated team.
Underrated.
Definitely underrated.
I think they should maybe be. I don't know. They're probably all right there.
I think so too. Maybe one or two spots if we start moving other guys that don't belong higher than them. But I think around 30 is good for them.
I think so.
All right, 29. The Miz and John Morrison. They've had two runs now. Two separate runs. So I guess they should be on the list right where they are.
Yeah.
Maybe a little lower. Maybe.
I would say a little higher.
You'd say higher. See, I'd say lower. I'd put the natural disasters above
Longevity.
them. Okay. I can see that because they had two
Longevity.
separate runs.
They've been a team
there
for
was
like
11
what?
years where they weren't together. So
All right.
I don't have a problem where they are.
No. All right.
Yeah.
It's a good consensus. 28. We got the bar. We are in the bar. The bar. Cesaro and Sheamus. And I'll do this. Then I'll say lower. Put them
Wow. First of
lower.
no way. I don't.
First
think so.
of all, they were one of
five-time
the
tag
most
team champion.
consistent tag teams in the last 10 years. The
That
way that
doesn't
they
say
came
much.
together was great too. But still, the way they came together was great too. They had like a best of 5, best of 9 series where they beat the hell out of each other, and they were like, "Oh, we're."
And then Mick
fucking
Foley put them together.
incredible.
Mick Foley put them together.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
good. They had a great run, and they were when you want to talk about tag team wrestling in WWE, they were one of the few teams that actually did very good tag team wrestling, like hot tags. What's the term? Blocking the corners. Like they were like their matches were very good to watch, and they worked pretty much with everyone. Like there wasn't a team that they didn't have chemistry with, because both of those guys, specifically because Cesaro, are really good workers.
I'll give Cesaro the credit.
Like I said,
I was never a Sheamus fan, but I'll give Cesaro the
based
credit.
on accomplishments.
All right, you convinced me. I'll leave them where they are. I won't put them higher, but I might leave them where they are.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
they're good there.
I'm not
27.
saying they're top 5, but yeah, that's a good spot.
Yeah. Well, 27's, and again, here we go with another mashup, another funny mashup. Kane seems to be the funny mashup guy. Let's see if you want to make a funny tag team, throw Kane in there with anybody, because we got Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan and Kane.
One of
Me?
the most entertaining teams of all
They're
time.
way too high. That's way too high.
They're entertaining,
Oh
yes,
my god!
but I would drop them a couple spots, not
I
too
would too.
far, but I would drop them a couple spots.
About 5.
Yeah.
About
You know
5
what? You know what?
spots.
I
Yeah.
think they're too high.
You know what I say to that? No.
26.
I mean,
Now this,
No.
yeah, go ahead, Dave.
No, I was gonna say they were funny. Like you said, they were entertaining. You know, I am the tag team champions.
Yeah,
But-
well, there was.
I am the tag team champion.
26 is a real team. 26 had a lot of heat for the 80s. Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik.
Oh yeah.
You
that foreign.
hated them. You hated these guys.
Yeah,
Back
and they
in
were
the day.
and they were pretty popular because like kids our age still know who they are. Like, you know, in our generation. So I think they're too low. I think it should be a little higher.
That's thanks to the Sheik because of his goddamn Twitter account.
That's the best Twitter ever.
That's why Sheik is very popular now.
Happy the Memorial Day, except the Hulk Hogan. Fuck the jabroni.
Fuck you, the Hulk Hogan.
Fuck the COVID. I put it in the camel clutch.
He's a sick
Put
bastard,
you
that
in the
guy.
camera clutch.
I love
It's
when
like
you
he's
can't
always-
read his Twitter without you doing his accent.
You can't.
Oh, you
and
have
then
to.
and then it's
You
like,
have to.
Bullshit.
he hates Michael Jackson. He hates Hulk Hogan. He hates Justin Bieber. He hates who else does he hate?
Hates
there's
everybody.
But there's some people that he recycles more often than
Hogan's
Hogan's the big one.
the
like
big one.
Have a good day, except the Hulk Hogan. Fuck him.
You want to talk about kayfabe? Is kayfabe still going?
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're in the top 25 now. And at 25, we got Los Guerreros, Eddie and Chavo Guerrero. Good team. Very good team.
Yeah.
Entertaining, too. I think that's what Chavo
Yeah.
finally was like, holy shit, this guy could actually cut a promo. This guy could actually have
Or-
a personality
Yeah.
and be entertaining.
Who?
Instead of just being
Chavo
a
Guerrero.
good work.
Yeah,
Instead
when
of
they, were
being-
lying, cheating, and stealing.
Yeah, that was great. Then they turned him to fucking Kerwin White. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Uh,
That's a
24.
great gimmick.
24, I really like too. I thought they were very entertaining. The APA, Bradshaw and Farouk. What a great
They're good.
mashup. See, now, this is the
Damn.
idea of a great mashup of two guys that you mash them together and it works absolutely perfectly.
They had a special on WWE Network a couple weeks ago, I think, right? Of how they came
on the
together.
cock. On the cock.
On the old Peacock channel that you have to pay for. You got to pay
Go
for
home.
that with NBC Pass.
I'm gonna go home and watch the cock and watch some wrestling on the cock. Yeah, but yeah, I haven't watched that one yet. I haven't got a chance to watch that.
I
special
thought
yet.
it was good.
It was good. I'll have to check that out. I'll check it out tomorrow when I'm supposed to be working.
I mean,
But
I
yeah, they were a
always
great
loved
team. They were
I always
entertaining.
loved
They were a
the
great
door.
team.
The door.
Yes, the
like,
door. You had to
seeing the
walk
door
through
and
the
just
door.
Going for the door. So funny.
Nothing was funnier than that. Dude, you got to walk through the door. You got to knock. It's like, yeah, but there's nothing here. Dude, knock on the door. Love that shit. That shit was hysterical.
You know what's funny?
Uh,
You know what's funny? You guys think this is a gray patch right here? There's actually no hair there. I have a patchy beard. I just thought I'd say that. Go ahead.
I don't think anybody even noticed, Eric. I think you just wanted to point that out.
I did because I was looking at it and I
You got
just thought,
subconscious.
well, look,
you
there's
got
nothing. There's nothing here. There's barely anything here, and this is 2-3 weeks. I mean, look at you guys. You guys look like fucking tarantulas, and here I am, like fucking peach fuzz.
Shit happens. Hey, you gotta. I don't know.
Tim, you can grow a beard by thinking about it. All right, like fucking don't talk to me anymore about beards.
No, I have issues with over here. I have issues.
you
with this
do?
Stuff, but yeah,
Oh,
I have to work on it. I have to
Oh,
brush and comb
oh,
and
it's Bert.
shampoo and.
Bert,
Like these two. These two got the good stuff going on.
Nah,
Hey,
I
man.
got patchiness over. Where is it? Somewhere over here.
Bert looks like he's gonna fucking hijack a plane.
he looks like a terrorist.
Oh my
yeah.
God. Jesus.
Bert, don't ever get on a plane and go because that's it. You're done. You're done. You're gonna get fucking tackled.
Don't carry around silly. Don't carry around silly putty
Oh
or anything
my
like
God.
that.
He's a C4.
And Dave's got the suave beard.
Look at
the
Dave.
suave, the
Dave's
suave
like-
Latin beard going on.
Dave's going. I don't want to laugh, but
Dave, you got a picture of yourself clean shaven, completely bald, like clean shaven. I want to see it, like completely.
Dave, you've been
don't wanna
shaving
see that.
before? I feel like you were born. I feel like you were born with the beard. Yeah, I feel like you've always had it.
That's your homework for the day.
Yeah,
I
no,
want
it's
to
the
see. I want to
mustache.
see.
You don't want to.
I want to see clean shaven.
I look like a baby. Mm-mm.
I want to see clean shaven.
I'm
Both.
never
of you.
doing that again. I'm never doing
Why?
that
I
again.
gotta go rummaging for that.
I look like a pet. I look like a pedophile. Like bad.
Do you have a
Like
van,
this-
Bert?
Imagine.
Gri-
I mean,
He was like
imagine
Grizzly
nothing
Bird.
here.
Grizzly Bird.
It's Grizzly
You gotta
Bird.
change it. Grizzly Bird.
Oh
We're
Oh,
no
man.
association to
no! No association to Grizzlies.
no association to Grizzlies.
We'll throw that on the bottom of the
Yeah.
All right, let's move on here real quick. 23. How can this team not get together? You got Blackjack Lanza and Blackjack Mulligan. Why wouldn't they join forces and become the Blackjack?
Blackjacks.
Oh,
Jacks.
Makes
I
no
thought you were gonna
sense.
say the new Blackjacks. I was like, oh Jesus.
Oh
no.
yeah, the new Blackjacks were. I don't think they made the list.
Okay, number 22 is the Shield. And we're talking about all three of them. There's no two. It's all three.
I'm
We're
surprised they're
going
not top
Freebird
five,
rules.
the way
We're
we
going
love the
Freebird
Shield.
rules here.
Oh,
That's true. Depending on who's in their top 20, I don't know. I think this is fine.
I'm so happy.
They just have to.
that
They,
But I
they
am,
should
I'm
rearrange it a
shocked they're
little
not
bit.
higher.
I thought they were gonna put them like a top 10, and I was like, they weren't that great of a tag team. They were good.
No.
Faction, tag team, no.
I agree with that.
They
I
had
think
good
if that's what
matches,
they're going to
but-
be.
They
That's
were not
fine.
like a pure tag team.
And finally, at number 21 is DX, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels, who also had 2 runs. Were they tag champs at one point? The second time around they were, right?
The
were they the second time around? They were. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
They
second
beat on
time
a
they were.
Jarrett show.
Oh, they did beat those idiots. See, all right, that's good then. But they deserve to be number 21 then if they beat those 2 idiots. I don't like
think
that
If
match.
there's going to be any tag team, if there's going to be any tag team from DX in the greatest tag team, just going to be the New Age Outlaws. Sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll say right now, we're going to predict who the top are going to be, and I'm putting New Age Outlaws at least
Top 5.
top 5? Top 5 easily.
Top
I'm gonna
5.
say top 10. I'm gonna say top
Yeah.
10, not top
I'll
5.
say 10. I say 10. I don't think 5.
No, I
I
don't think
put
5.
them at 5. They were my
No.
5.
There's 3 already that are gonna be up there.
Yeah, you're gonna have the heart. Well, we all know that the Hearts, the Road Warriors, and
Oh no. The Hearts. Get the Hearts out of here. They'll be like number 20.
The Hart Foundation, Anvil. No, the original Anvil and
I
Bret Hart
thought
are going
you
to be
were
top
going-
3.
I
Top
thought you were
3.
going Hardy. I thought you were going the Hardys.
oh no, the Hardys are gonna be maybe top 10.
They should be top 5.
No,
I think they're going to be top 5.
The,
You
I
think
think
so?
Hardys are going to be top. Yeah,
the Dudleys should also be top 5.
I don't think so.
you're going to get Edge and Christian, Dudleys, the Hart Foundation, the Bulldogs,
Who's
Demolition.
Who's going to be number
What else
1?
did I miss?
Hmm?
I think Edge and Christian. They have the most titles. No,
That's what I think too.
No, I think
and
it's
I
the
think the
Dudleys,
fact
don't
that they No, and I think the fact that they broke off and each had good singles careers too.
that's just who I'm guessing. I'm guessing they're going to be Edge and Christian.
And the fact
Edge and
that
Christian.
I think New Day,
The Dudleys,
might
the
be pretty high,
Hardys.
too.
Oh, and I forgot about New Day. New Day should also be
Yeah.
in the top. But
They'll be
They'll
up
be-
there.
They'll
They'll
be
be
at
top 10.
least. They'll be top.
the Hearts could be
15.
number 11. They're good down there.
Dude, the Hearts are about top 10. The original Hart Foundation's top 10.
They can be number 11.
Oh yeah, no. The Hart Foundation's top 10. The Rockers are going to be in the top 15. Demolition are going to be up there.
Yeah. Road Warriors.
Road Warriors are going to be there, and it's not. It's just WWE though. It's not. I was going to say the Rock and Roll Express, but
No, it's just WWE.
if they did all time everywhere,
Oh, that's different. It's a whole new list.
Yeah, that's a whole new list.
Yeah, it's
That's a whole new list. Yeah.
But
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You want to get a contest going? Top 20. Whoever gets closest, maybe wins a little something, or at least bragging rights at least. If you guys want to do your homework,
you want to do
Just want
20,
bragging
you want
rights?
to do 10? Because I feel
all right, want to pick our
20
top
is a
10?
lot.
Who matches up the top 10 the best?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. We'll get the boss involved too. I'll see if he wants to get in on this
Cool.
action. All right, that's cool. All right, fellas, I think that was a good show. I know we got a lot of homework to do because
do.
these shows just keep popping out, man. I'm very happy that all these shows are coming out recently, and they've been a lot of fun to watch. I think that's over already. Biography is over. They finished with Bret Hart.
Yeah.
And Darkside
Hart
the
was
Ring is
good.
not coming back until September.
Are they done too?
Till
That was Dynamite
September.
Kid was last one.
Yeah, till September. And I looked ahead. There's only like one episode that looks like halfway decent. The rest of them don't. I'm being honest with you. I wasn't really intrigued by it. So,
Which one was
Well,
that? Which
hold
one?
on,
Which
let
one
me
was
look
the
at
one?
I think the plane ride from hell, right?
Who? Okay, maybe
Oh,
two.
the plane ride from hell. Yeah, well, I'm dying to hear about that.
That's going to be good. But there's another
I'm
one.
dying to hear about that one.
There's another one that looked interesting, but I wasn't sure. They showed them on the. Do you follow them on the Facebook?
Well, you guys want me to name them?
I follow
Yeah,
him on
name
the
him.
social medias, on the Instagrams,
on
Twitters.
the internets.
On the
On the
internet.
internet.
All right. So I got what we have left, guys. We have I don't want to mispronounce this gentleman's name. He was a Canadian wrestler called Ion Crotur.
Crotor.
I don't know. After that, we have the United States versus McMahon.
Ooh,
Yep, that's going to be
Oh.
good.
that's a
Okay,
start.
so maybe
I beat the United States in car.
did they actually get Vince? Do you think Vince will be on there like son of a bitches?
No,
No,
never.
no.
If
They're
he
gonna get
hasn't
somebody
popped up
they're
yet,
gonna get the guy that looks like Vince, but not.
yeah,
actually
if he hasn't popped up on any of these shows yet, he's not popping up on any of them.
Now, then we have
they haven't
Frontier.
necessarily painted him in the best way on Darkside.
No,
No.
no, not at all.
Who's next,
Maybe
Dave?
at the strip club.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Strip Club is actually a great story though.
Yeah.
That was
After
hilarious.
that, we have Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling. Then Plane Ride from Hell.
That's a good one.
Then we have Luna Vachon. I don't think I said her last
Oh,
name.
Luna Vachon,
Luna
yeah.
Vachon.
Vachon.
Luna Vachon.
There we go.
Luna
Extreme Pro Wrestling.
How did she die?
Pills.
Pills?
Yeah.
Because when
Uh,
you're the
Extreme Pro
daughter of
Wrestling?
the Mad Dog Vachon.
Extreme.
And then the last one is Chris Canyon.
Chris Canyon's the one I wanted to see.
Ooh, that's gonna be
Chris
good.
Canyon.
That's the last one.
Yeah,
I didn't think
that's
Chris
gonna be a
Canyon
good
was
one.
worthy of one, but okay. That's cool. The Jersey Triad.
Cage was though, right?
Oh, Nick Cage was terrible. It was a terrible episode. I said the one part was when he ripped his arm off. He's like, "No, I could wrestle." Like, no, asshole, you're
What?
gonna die. I said, "No, I could
What?
wrestle." Asshole, you're gonna die. You didn't see that one yet? You didn't see that one?
No, what is he? He ripped
You don't
his
have,
arm
you don't have to
off.
watch. He's a death match guy. He went through a ropes.
okay.
The ropes were all light bulbs. That's what the ropes were. Light bulbs. They weren't even ropes. They were just light bulbs. And he went through it.
That's a
And
great
tore,
idea.
Like
tore open
like
all this.
CCW. That's
It
disgusting.
tore open this whole arm here, and blood was just like a waterfall, like Niagara Falls. And he's just like, and you see tissue, you see all this shit coming out. He's like, no, I'm good. Just patch me up. And he's going, idiot, you're gonna die. You know, no. I'm good. Just patch me up. And they're like, listen, asshole, you're gonna die if you don't get on this helicopter. They had to call the helicopter in to get the guy out to save his life. And he's like, no, I'm good. You
That's
asshole. Yeah, that's the only part that's worth watching. Other than that, it's just a idiot with pills who likes to hit himself over the head with anything he can find. They're so stupid.
Yet again, pills.
Yeah. Oh, the pills are the bad man. The pills are undefeated. The pills have beaten more wrestlers than fucking John Cena.
And the pills will continue to be undefeated, believe me.
Oh, apparently. Oh, did you guys hear the news today
No.
Uh-oh.
about
What's the
John
news?
Cena?
No.
No, it's John Cena.
Apparently, he's coming back.
Oh.
To wrestle?
He had an interview. Yeah, he had an interview.
CBV?
There's been rumors.
Wow.
There's been rumors for a while that he's going to come back for SummerSlam to do something.
Like one last run?
But
Well,
no,
apparently they
because
wanna put him against Roman.
he was being interviewed for Fast 9 that he's going to be in this coming out soon. And questions they asked, "Oh, are you going to come back?"
Oh,
for
Fast
WWE?" And he
9.
confirmed it.
That's why he'll come back because of Fast 9. He wants that extra WWE promotion.
And Vince
The
wants
Fast
it too.
I mean, it's coming out now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is for like SummerSlam in August. This isn't for now.
I've already seen the end of Fast 9.
And plus, around
The
and plus
internet's
around
undefeated.
August. Well, yeah, no, because it's already been released internationally. No, but also too in August he has Suicide Squad coming out, which he's going to play a big part in. So, that too. Big year
Cool.
for Cena.
That is.
Proud of him.
The
We'll see.
plan is for him and Roman, no?
Yeah,
At SummerSlam?
maybe.
I heard it was supposed to be
Who else is he
Rock
gonna
and
work
Roman.
with?
I thought it was going to be Rock and Roman. Someone
That's
said
what
that Rock
I-
was supposed
I
to
think
do
they're
it
doing
too.
that.
That's
I think they're
WrestleMania.
doing that for WrestleMania next year.
That'd be cool too.
I guess Rock's going to come back and say, so that means Roman's going to dominate and beat up on his family, at least until April.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rock's going to come out and say, bitch, I'm the head of this table and all that stuff, I guess. That's the only way it's going to work.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Oh, you pop it at the last second, Roll. But sorry, we've been going on early. But thanks for watching. Rudy John Cena was running for the Universal Championship.
We'll see.
But who wins it? John Cena's not. He's not passing Ric Flair. He's not passing Ric Flair.
No, that'd be
And
travesty
he's
to
not-
even.
And he's not beating Roman.
No.
No.
He's not pass. I don't think he wants to pass Ric Flair anyway. I think he's happy tying him.
Yeah.
That's it. So, all right, gentlemen. So we'll do our little homework. We'll do our top 10. Who we think the top 10 are going to be. We'll compare the list with theirs. We'll see who gets the closest. Then maybe we should do a top 10 of all time. I'm talking about WCW and NWA and
We'd have to do a top 20. It'd have to be
Fucking
a 20.
Crackhead World Championship Wrestling or whatever else we
A
can
lot
find
of great teams out there.
as the greatest wrestlers of all time.
We know
Maybe we do that. We will do that one
baby.
week.
The Young Bucks.
Come on, the young fucks. They're not even going to make my. They won't even make my top 100.
Oh my god.
You know who is not
I
going to
would
be
put
the
the
Revival.
Conquistadors. I would put the Conquistadors over the Young Bucks.
I'd put the Mulkey brothers over the Young Bucks. That's what
Exactly.
I would do.
I would put Norman Smiley and the tag partner of his
And
choice
Sharp Boy.
over the Young Bucks.
I would put the varsity
Virgil
club.
too, right? You guys gonna
Yes.
put Virgil up there too?
I'll put Virgil and anybody of his choice over the
Virgil
Young
and
Bucks.
Scott Norton.
Yes, greatest tag team ever assembled.
That's the highlight of WCW Thunder.
All right, guys, I got to split. Are we gonna go, or are you guys
Yeah.
gonna keep talking?
Yeah.
No, we're
I
going.
gotta go. I
Thank
gotta get outta
everybody
here.
for watching. Thank you guys for joining. You two do your homework, please, so we can start talking about more of these biographies. Raul, thank you for coming at the end. Yes, rewatch the show and make sure you share it out, my friend. All right, guys. It was a good show. Thank you, everybody, for watching. You may not like us, but we're the best thing going today. Peace out.